is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans wins the opening tap. Ball to Holiday. Work it down to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Ball with it up top. 2-point advantage to Stanley Johnson. For three. Tough shot there for Stanley Johnson. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lonzo with it. Looking to make something happen. Pelicans have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Lonzo Ball with the rock to Holiday. Rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Lonzo Ball snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The drive right to the basket. Ball to the basket, but his shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Ball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his score.
And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Summer basketball camps. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Shot won't go. Bagley. It goes down.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Dwayne Dedman sends it away. Fox into the front court. His team up by 7. Tough make through traffic.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. Wesley Johnson able to recover with the block. And that one is out. It's Sacramento ball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Cashes in for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans, as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead.
Go take mine. I got yours. Screen.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kings come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
New Orleans has it. Here comes the screen. Had a chance, but it's no good. And scores on the Euro step.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
So we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Come get it. Come get it. Double, double, double. Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Easy. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys holding the big lead. And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Cruises inside for two.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
For three, he's been waiting a long time for that one to go down. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Kings were the dominant team in that first half, without question. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense.
The Sacramento Kings have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Kings have the basketball.
My ball.
Derek Favors sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Holiday.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Favors. Driving right to the basket. Holiday to Ball. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Ball. Lonzo Ball. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Count the basket inside.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Holiday in possession. Down a bundle. Lonzo Ball. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
It's Pelicans ball. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip.
Good shot, man.
Barnes. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Favors to Ball. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Stanley Johnson. The drive, right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lock up, lock up. Here you go. I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nice pass to get things going.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
I got ball. It's all me.
I got ball.
And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Pelicans have the basketball.
Hey, switch. I got him.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
That's me. I got ball.
Here we go. I got him.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Kings with the ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Short jumper stays out.
D up, baby. I got him. Let's go.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guys down big.
Screen, screen.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
New Orleans going to take it up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Not going to have it this time.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That ends the third quarter, and the Kings right now feeling good. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Fox across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead.
That's me, I got it.
Ball. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Sacramento ball.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive.
Make him pick it up. Make him pick it up.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
To Holiday. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Ball into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Ref has the call. 5 seconds. His back was to the basket. Ball's going the other way. Time to shuffle things up.
Kings, number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
Pick coming left. Left.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Fox with it. His guys holding the big lead. Buddy Hield to Fox. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Buddy Hield. Born scorer from the Bahamas.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Favors. Ball to Holiday. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's the Kings now with the ball.
Number 2.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. Has a look. The shot, almost.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Count the basket at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Holiday to Stanley Johnson. To Ball. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Goes reverse to lay it.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It's Sacramento ball. To Barnes. Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Johnson to Holiday.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
Lets it fly from long range. A tough shot for Drew Holiday. Defense did everything they possibly could.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Here we go. Cut it.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Knocked loose. Johnson to Holiday. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Harrison Barnes tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings put on a show in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The New Orleans Pelicans lost this game on the scoreboard, obviously, but they really lost this game by not being physical enough. Again and again, they allowed the ball to get inside, and once it was there, it was getting scored. A lot. Their interior defense struggled most in the opening quarters.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.